In January 2020, two San Diego police officers saw Toby Diller walking in Oak Park with an open container. When they pulled their SUV over, Diller started running away. The officers jumped out of the SUV and chased him, yelling,
"Stop! Stop!"
They caught up to him and tackled him. Then one of the officers shouted,
"He's got my gun! Shoot him!"
Officer Devian Johnson then shot Diller in the head, killing him instantly. Johnson's approach and steps leading up to the shooting almost certainly would go against the teachings in a countywide de-escalation training program that had started the year before.
So slow down, assess the situation, identify, are there weapons involved? What are the capabilities? What is the motivation? And what are your capabilities that can de-escalate?
The 8-hour training course teaches officers to avoid situations that lead to shootings.
We know not everything can be slowed down because you are dealing with an immediate, imminent threat. What we're talking about is the things that I see on body-worn camera, where you can see that things could be slowed down.
It's too soon to tell whether any of the training is having an impact on the number of officers countywide who shoot suspects. But Stephan says,
in cases where an individual is not armed or is not armed in a way that is going to cause serious bodily injury, that just their behavior is of concern, seeing a different interaction and less lethal force used, that would be a win.
As of this month, more than 3,000 officers across 19 departments have taken the course. The glaring exception, the San Diego County Sheriff's Department. None of the department's 2,600 sworn deputies have taken the DA's training. Instead, sheriff's deputies completed a separate training that is just 14 minutes and 28 seconds long. The department has also updated its existing 8-hour training courses on strategic communication and de-escalation, but so far, just 750 deputies have been through that training. Travis Norton, a use of force expert and trainer, says the length and intensity of the training matter.
A 2-hour video is not going to give you what an 8-hour day where you're interacting with an instructor, you're doing decision-making exercises, you're actually having to work through problems that you could encounter out in the field to help, again, create that artificial experience.
Sheriff's Department officials wouldn't agree to an interview for this story. This is a far cry from the situation up the coast in Berkeley, where the police department has been offering 8 hours of hands-on de-escalation training since 2016. Berkeley Police Lieutenant Joe Okies helped design it.
We incorporate that training, as I mentioned, into really all of our use of force training. There's a component of it, and including, as I said, the most recent training that we did. So it's reinforced there.
The hope is de-escalation training would become like body-worn cameras, which officers resisted at first, but now embrace because of the accountability it brings to their jobs. So says Darwin Fishman, a leader of Racial Justice Coalition of San Diego.
It actually strengthens the police force, it strengthens the community-police relationships, it really has a better impact on crime, and it creates a more healthy community.
He and other activists say these small steps are important, but a far larger driver of change comes from the community. Claire Trageser, KPBS News.